creators, coders, and change makers gathered here today. On behalf of Vjit Institute of Technology, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural of Innoquest 2025, a celebration of ideas, innovation, and intelligence supported by Microsoft Azure and Azure developer community and managed by Vjit. At this time, I would like to take the honor of inviting our esteemed dignitaries onto the dais. I request co-convener and head of the CSE AI and ML department, head of the department, Dr. N. Anusha Madam, onto the stage. I now request co-convener and head of the IT department, Dr. A. Obler sir, onto the stage. I invite co-convener and head of the CSC and DS department, Dr. K. Sharma sir, onto the dais. Convener and head of the CSC department, Dr. Diana Kumari Madam, onto the stage. Dean of Rankings, Dr. A. Padmaja Madam, onto the stage. I request Dean of Academics, Ms. Sri Shrilka Madam, onto the stage. Our beloved Principal, Dr. A. Shrujana Madam, please come onto the stage. Our guest, Ms. Anamika Sharma, co-founder of Reskill, onto the stage, please. Our guest, Mr. Govind Hari, Program Manager at Domino's from Australia, onto the stage, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. This year's edition is truly special as Innoquest 2025 is powered by the collaboration of two pioneering organizations shaping the future of technology. Microsoft has always been at the forefront of empowering individuals and organizations worldwide with cutting-edge tools and platforms. Their constant drive towards innovation in AI, cloud, and emerging technologies is shaping the way we live and work. Reskill, as the name suggests, is all about preparing students for the challenges of tomorrow by focusing on future-ready skills, industry-relevant training, and hands-on learning. Reskill bridges the gap between academia and industry, ensuring that young minds are evolved into problem solvers and leaders of innovation. Innoquest 2025 has been designed to push our limits and ignite our imagination. Today we begin with two powerful tech talks delivered by industry experts who will open up new dimensions of thought and inspiring you to think beyond boundaries. I request the representatives from Microsoft, please come onto the stage. Thank you. Now I request all the dignitaries to proceed with the traditional lighting of the lamp ceremony as a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and dispelling of darkness. Faculty, heads of other departments, and my dear students, a very good morning. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the prestigious Innoquest 2025 Hackathon at Vjit Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. This is not just a competition, it is a celebration of innovation, creativity, and collaboration. Innoquest 2025 is proudly supported by Microsoft Azure with mentors drawn from Microsoft or dynamic Azure developer community and supported by or handled by Reskill team, completely supported by and funded by the management of Vidyajyoti Institute of Technology. The event themes have been thoughtfully designed, mapped with
Sustainable Development Goals aiming to encourage socially impactful solutions. We witnessed an overwhelming response. 1,000 plus teams from premier institutions like IITs, NITs, deemed universities spread across various states have applied to showcase their talent. After a rigorous selection process, I congratulate the shortlisted 153 teams who have made it to this exceptional platform. Your dedication, passion, and zeal to solve real world problems have brought you here, and that is an achievement you should be truly proud of. At Vjit, the management believes that the real growth happens when you move beyond textbooks. So challenge yourself with opportunities like this hackathons. Just to mention, to bring to notice of you all, 3 months later, myself, along with academic director, approached our chairman, secretary and correspondent, Dr. Palla Rajeswari Reddy sir, with this proposal of organizing hackathon in association with Microsoft. Without a single thought, sir said, okay. Then I expressed, sir, lot of funding is required from the management. With only sentence of sir, which have given a lot of boost to me. This event is for the students. Go ahead, I am there to take care. So this gave us lot of support in designing and taking the things forward to materialize this event today, and we are all in this world of innovation or in this world of learning to empower yourself. So at the outset, I thank our secretary and correspondent, Dr. Palla Rajeswari Reddy sir, who is the inspiration behind materializing this event, and my sincere thanks to Mrs. G. Srilata, Director Academics, who has been traveling with me since last 3 months to shape this event in a befitting manner. By participating in Innoquest, you are not just competing, you are expanding your horizons, learning to work as a team, experimenting with new technologies, and building solutions for tomorrow. These events ignite the spirit of curiosity and provide a launch pad for discovering your hidden potential. The hackathon is designed to bring the best out of each one of you. It's a chance to analyze your strengths, embrace challenges, and take steps to improve your skills. The outcomes of participating in such events are invaluable. You gain practical experience, learn from mentors and peers, and develop essential qualities such as leadership, resilience, and adaptability. Remember, the journey itself is as important as the destination. Whether you win or learn, you always grow. Let this experience inspire you to keep pushing boundaries, aiming higher, and believing in your ability to make a difference. On behalf of Vjit, I wish all the teams the very best for Innoquest 2025. Make the most of this opportunity, not just to compete, but to innovate, inspire, and transform yourself into future leaders and problem solvers. At this occasion, I congratulate the coordinator of this event, Dr. Aruna Kumari, and the co-coordinators, Dr. N. Anusha, Dr. Oglesh sir, and Dr. KSRK Sharma sir, who are instrumental to happen this today, who will be taking care of you for the next 48 hours. I wish all the very best to all the teams. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am, for such wonderful inaugural words. Next, we are honored to welcome a distinguished guest among us,
Ms. Anamika Sharma, who is a co-founder of Reskill, an organization that has been creating a tremendous impact in bridging the gap between industry and academia and empowering students with future-ready skills. Ms. Anamika Sharma, who is an educational leader, corporate strategist, ED tech innovator. With over 25 years of experience in the education sector, Ms. Anamika Sharma brings a powerful blend of academic insight, corporate leadership and entrepreneurial drive to every initiative she leads. Her career began in a classroom where she spent a decade as a passionate school teacher, shaping the minds of future generations. She then transitioned to a corporate dream, joining Oxford University Press, where she specialized in educator training, product development, and implementation of impactful educational solutions. Later, as a head of marketing at another leading publishing house, she built expertise in branding, outreach, and strategic expansion, contributing to significant national growth. In her entrepreneurial journey, Ms. Anamika co-founded a forward-thinking educational startup that partners with global tech firms to promote their solutions across India, top engineering and technology institutions. She leads operations, branding, and outreach, ensuring high impact engagement and measurable results. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Ms. Anamika Sharma to deliver the inaugural address. To welcome you, ma'am.
Hi everyone. I'll keep everything very brief. Whatever ma'am said right now, Sujana ma'am said she wanted you to understand the impact that you're going to create in time to come. So when you have come for these competitions or whenever you take up admission in a college, you're not studying for that 1 year. You're actually preparing for your professional journey. So today, you are marking your first step in the professional world, wherein you will understand the need of the industry through the activities that you do, right? You will be interacting with the mentors, you will be interacting with the industry people, and they would guide you on what is important for you to work on. So it might sound very thrilling that we are in a college and this is the time to have fun, but what you should keep in mind is what you do after 4 years. How are you planning these 4 years so that immediately after your graduation, you land up in a good position where you are able to work. So the whole process of 4 years is not to study, it is to prepare for your professional journey. With that, I leave you on this thought and all the best for this competition, and we would be interacting more during the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such innovative words. Now, we are delighted to invite our esteemed guest, Mr. Govind Hari, Program Manager at Domino's Australia, to address the gathering. Sir has over 21 years of experience in software development, with 18 years in project or program management and agile coaching delivery, working across storage, insurance, mobility, and enterprise security portfolios, implementing Scrum and scaled agile practices. With an extensive background in agile training, over 350 team members trained in Scrum and assisting and leading the agile transformations in CA, United Health Group, and Semantic. Hari sir brings valuable insight from the international industry landscape. His journey and expertise will really help us in inspiring our students. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Govind Hari to share his words of wisdom with us.
I don't know much about words of wisdom, but I'm going to try and share some insights, things that I've understood from working for the last 25 years with different teams. I spent about 25 years working with 50 plus teams. So what I'm going to share is not wisdom, it's more information that hopefully will be useful for you. I should also warn you, I do not agree to public speaking for two reasons. One, I'm a little bit of a philosopher, so I can be very boring when I sort of try to do speeches. Second, I don't think I've ever had much wisdom to share, but something's changed, and I think it's important that I at least try to share some of the learnings that I've had. I should tell you, I'm here in India on vacation for 3 weeks. Since I left, about 70% of my team has been made redundant. It's a sad truth. When I go back, it's very likely I might be made redundant. I start with this for a specific reason. Because this is what I tell my teams. It's not something you should be afraid of. It's an opportunity. And I'll explain with a story and then a formula. How many of you have heard of the city of Venice? Raise your hands if you've heard of the city of Venice. Do you know that the city of Venice wasn't where it is today? The city of Venice, as it sits today, is basically built on millions of wood piles that have been sunk into a lagoon. It wasn't always the case. The original city of Venice was part of mainland Europe. It was in a very unfortunate position. Invaders passing through would attack and destroy Venice every single time. They had no intentions of actually attacking Venice, but just because of its geographic location, Venice would be destroyed every single time. The people of Venice got tired. They decided to build a city in marshy lands, and you can imagine a small city that was built with a small population. At the time, the only way a country could acquire wealth was by acquiring land, which is why most of the European nations ended up being colonizers. Venice never did any of that stuff. Instead, Venice innovated. Venice figured out it turned its weakness into its strength. It used the opportunities that were presented to it the best way it could. And that's why I want to draw a parallel to Venice in this example to what you are going to be doing in the next 2 days. Use your constraints. We all have them. Turn them into strengths. Find opportunities where there is weakness. And I cannot tell you how useful that's going to be. Because remember what I said about the formula? And the reason I'm not worried about AI, the advent of AI being a sort of a threat, rather I see it as an opportunity. The reason I see it as an opportunity is because what you have to remember is, what Venice did was turn an agrarian economy into a service economy. We are in the knowledge economy. In the knowledge economy, the value that you bring or you create is entirely dependent on 3 factors. The social capital, that is the bond that you have, the networks that you create, the collaborations that you do. That is going to be one of the most important things that can be used to generate value. And that is what we will do in the next 2 days. You'll form teams, you'll be constrained, your resources will be limited, but you will figure out ways to deliver value in those 2 days, or in that time period. And that is going to be really important. The second factor that impacts the value that you generate is the intellectual capital. And that's what a university or a college does. It helps you build your intellectual capital. You will learn, you'll continue to learn, you will work, you will build experience. All of that is what you apply to build things that are of value to the economy, to the world, to the clients. And the last factor is the financial resources that are available to you. And that is why I want to remind you, regardless of what AI will achieve in the next 10 years, no one can actually build social capital like you can. No one can actually solve problems the way you will. So form as teams. Use the constraints that you have, the limited resources, the limited time, the limited capabilities that you have, because you just started your journey as learners. Continue to learn. I am 44 years old. I've been working for more than 22 years. I'm still a student. Genuinely, I'm still a student. And that's what you have to do. Continue to learn, form teams, collaborate, and excel. And trust me, no threat is going to replace you. And with that, I want to wish you all the best, and not just for today, but for your careers.
Thank you so much, sir. It's indeed so inspiring to our students for the next whole of the day. I take this privilege to invite one more esteemed guest of Innoquest 2025, Mr. Venkat J, who is a technical lead, Blend 360. We invite amongst you, sir, to please greet our students and speak few words. Welcome, you, sir.
Hello everyone. Hello. Yeah. So we need to maintain that energy for next 48 hours, guys. Right? And yeah. So firstly, thank Vjit College for inviting us today here. And I coming to me. So I was Venkat J. Ritish Venkat Jogi. So that's my full name basically. Okay. So I worked for Microsoft a couple of years previously, and now I was with Blend 360 as a technical lead. So I also had a community which is collaborated with Azure developer community before, and then now. So why I'm telling this point is like whenever we host events, because we do events every month in Microsoft, right? So we see a lot of at least 10% of the student collaboration that comes in the registrations comes from VGIT. So I just wanted to thank for giving the opportunity for students to come and attend the events, because without the encouragement and without the support, so they cannot come on Saturdays and attend the event. So thank you, ma'am, for that, and hope this helps the students to get more of industry knowledge for their careers. And let me talk about how many of you are aiming to create an AI project. Let's talk more about your hackathon going to be tomorrow, so that I can help you out, because we are here to mentor you. So just wanted to give you a heads up on what you can do and how you need to really think of your ideas, right? So just tell me how many of you are aiming to build an AI project. So I know 90% will be on it, right? No? Chatbots? Okay. So if you are aiming to build any of the product, my suggestion was don't start coding immediately. Just start with the idea. Think of your idea. So what is your idea? What is your endpoint? So where you need to start, where you need to end. Create an architecture. That doesn't mean like you need to create using tools or so, but just create where it starts and where it ends. And then start creating your code. And don't directly go into the code. Don't use AI tools directly sitting, I want this, that. Or just make sure your use case should be prominent, where even the jury or the mentors who are going to mentor you, so will you look at it. So it's not about creating end-to-end application in just 48 hours, guys. I'm saying this, just mark my words, because no one creates any application in 48 hours, but make sure how your product is, so how accurate that you are thinking about it. So what is the problem statement, what is the solution for it, and what is the outcome, basically what you wanted to bring out of it, and what will be the future enhancements that you wanted to make it in, bring it as a product. So that's what we think about, and any jury that coming tomorrow or today, so we'll be looking at it. So make sure of maybe these instructions will help you out. Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity once again, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Venkat, for such laudable greetings to our students. We have in this stage academia and industrial collaboration. In this context, I wanted to invite the last guest for the Innoquest 2025, Ms. Navina Gurani, Senior Software Engineer CGI, to address us.
Good morning. I see all your board already, but we have still 48 hours left. First of all, I'd like to thank Vijayati for conducting this type of hackathon. And as I see, all of you are already achievers, right? Right or wrong? Yes or no? So you're already achievers. You are here, like after a lot of filtrations, right? So I just don't want to take much time. See, when I was studying, I was not this much active. I just completed my graduation just with academics with more than 90%, but not involved any hackathons like you did. So I see myself like years as a already achiever. So that's what I want to tell. And so whenever some person is doing some sports or learning some sports, what they do first? They learn the sport basics. After that, what they'll do? They just keep learning. No, they'll practice, they go to playground, right? So this is your playground. Because academics is your theory. That is the basics and foundation which is very important for everyone. But if you are not coming to playground and if you are not playing, if you are not practicing what you have learned, the theory is not at all useful. Right or wrong? Are you agree with me? So yeah, this is the playground. So for the next 48 hours, you're going to practice, you're going to learn in the process. So don't think about the winning. Process is very much important. And one more thing I want to tell you, it's not all about the code. As Ritish said, we need to get the solution right. So how you are going to solve the problem, how your logical thinking is. This is very much important anywhere, everywhere. I have only 5 years of experience. So in my all interviews which I gave and which I took, only thing which we see is how you are going to solve the problems and what is your approach. That will makes you different from others, right? So if I write for loop in Python, and if anyone write for loop in Python, the code is same, the syntax is same, right? But the thing is how you are going to solve the problem. So I feel like whoever solves the problems is a winner here, because you already have AI. You can leverage it if you have solution. But if you don't have solution, even after having lot of tools also, you can't build a use case, right? So focus on your approach, focus on your solutions, and we are here to mentor you on how to solve in your way. And that's it. All the best for your next 48 hours. And yeah, looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. Now we move on to a very special part of our program. It's our privilege and honor to felicitate our esteemed guest. I now request all the dignitaries to come forward and felicitate our guest, Ms. Anamika Sharma. Thank you all. I request our esteemed guest, Mr. Govind Hari, to accept a token of appreciation. As we come to the close of inaugural ceremony, it's now time to acknowledge and express our gratitude to everyone who made this event a success. For this, I may invite our HOD, CSE Department, Dr. D. Arunakumari Madam, to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Divya, for giving this opportunity. A very good morning to all. On behalf of Organizing Committee of Innoquest 2025, Vidyajyoti Institute of Technology, I would like to propose vote of thanks for the inaugural of Innoquest 2025. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. P. Rajeshwar Reddy Sir, Secretary, Vjit, whose visionary leadership and unwavering support continue to be driving force behind all our academic and co-curricular activities. His encouragement and belief in fostering innovation among the students has been a cornerstone in shaping the platforms like these kind of events. We are truly honored, sir, for your continued guidance. I would like to express my sincere regards to Mr. Govind Hari, Program Manager, Domino's from Australia, for accepting our invitation in a short period of time and spending your valuable time with us. I would also express my appreciations to Ms. Anamika Sharma, who is a co-founder of Reskill, and for supporting this entire program. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. A. Srujana Madam, for electrifying support in conducting this event and making it to happen. I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to Srilata Madam, Director of Academics, for her constant encouragement and involvement in taking the right decisions at the right time to make this event to happen in a more successful manner. I would like to share a special word of appreciations and a gratitude to Venkatachalam sir, Director TPO, for his proactive support in enabling the successful conduction of this mega event. I am equally thankful to Dr. A. Padmaja Madam, Dean Accreditations and Ranking, for guiding us with her visionary enrichment and her valuable suggestions. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the mentors, jury members from Microsoft, CGI, Quadrant Technologies, HBS, and Electrical Art Company, who are going to play a very crucial role in nurturing the creativity, talent of our participants, and also the insightful evaluation which is going to happen for 24 hours of hackathon. I also extend my thanks to our event partners, Microsoft Azure Developer Community, and Reskill for collaborating with us and supporting this initiative to make it a grand event. And to my dear fellow HODs, fellow colleagues, organizing team, student volunteers, your dedication and hard work behind the scene has made this event possible. I sincerely acknowledge your efforts. Finally, I would like to thank and congratulate all our participants who were overwhelmed with a tremendous response, and it is your enthusiasm that makes the Innoquest 2025 such a vibrant and meaningful platform. So with this, we would like to conclude the inaugural session. I wish all the participants the very best in the competition ahead. May Innoquest 2025 be a journey of innovation, learning and success for each one of you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. I request the mentors and head of the civil department, Dr. Sudarshan sir, and faculties, please join for the group photo.